Alright, y'all. It has been a while since I have played Gun Raiders, but we are back. New season came out last Tuesday, and I'm excited to check out this new hub, because this might be one of the most unique hubs we have ever had. So I'm very excited to try this out. So, from what I understand, there are 5 different hubs inside this hub that would get planted. So these are all like miniatures of previous hubs. Like right now we have this is the Dune hub, and I think there's Nexus, the season 4 map, which is like the Haunted Mansion, and 2 other ones I'm not too sure what they could be. But yeah, it looks very promising. So I'm hoping to get at least most of these maps. I'm hoping at least play on most of these maps today for the video. Other than that, I know we have a new sniper in the game now. Of course, we have a new battle pass too that I almost forgot to look at, but I'll go over it quickly because I don't really care too much to do like a whole overview of all the new stuff like I used to do. I'm just trying to play the game, but also sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird, with a stuffy nose at the moment, but we're still gonna play the game. So I'm liking this. This looks cool. I love the gloves. That's also very cool. Yeah, dude, that bow looks so sick. Dragon bow, carved blossom. Oh, those are the 2 free skins. So this guy looks pretty decent, and then I don't know who that girl is, but have an ancient Dune shield. So I'm wondering, so that's Dune Hub, of course, that was a Dune Hub reference. So I wonder if this battle pass will also contain stuff that was part of the original hubs as well. That's what I'm curious about. So Warpath AR, that looks very cool. I love the blossom. I love this style. I don't know why the cherry blossom stuff is so cool to me. Bone Reaver looks very cool. Dude, they have another one. They have a pistol. Dude, I would honestly buy the battle pass just to get like all of those, but I don't play the game consistently, so I wouldn't get all of them. But it's very like kind of spread out. Like we already have the rocket launcher. Was it whatever that railgun's called? I think we had the dual pistols, and they're just the last page. Now we have a sniper. This sword looks really cool. Galaxy Scroll minigun. I wonder if one of these will even be free. That's what I'm wondering. Scout rifle. Deadwind. Yeah, see, look, and they have the Deadwind, that's the season 4 mansion. So that should be in the game. Maybe even the next one. Yeah, they got one for the hammer, dude. Like, dude, I love this. This might be my, and it's free too. That's even better. I don't even have, you can see as to how often I have not played the game where I don't even have a single wrap for any of these. I would always like to have one wrap for each of the guns, but I don't, so. I love that one. That one also looks really cool. I have one for the bow. That's not even free. The golden gun. That's cool. Oh, that has to be a Dune Hub reference then. Priest of Amun Rail, or something like that. That sword also looks cool. So what's the next one? It's gonna be at 30 seconds. Half time. Gauntlets, Flaming Blossom.
Warning, incoming rift.
The club. Oh my god, dude, the club. Dude, I remember that shit. That was one of my favorite maps, and that's a backbling now? It's a backbling, I think. Okay, so now we get the Deadwind map. That's cool. Uzi Light. That looks cool. Let's see. What else do we have? The shield. Blossom shield. Grappler. That looks cool. I like that. That pistol also looks really cool. Ancient pistol. Yeah, see, I'm really thinking this is just mostly Dune Hub stuff. I've seen I only saw one thing referencing the Nexus Hub. That sniper looks cool as fuck. I think that might be the scout rifle, if I had to guess. Oh, Beyond Portal jetpack. Yeah, that's what the season's called, is Beyond portal. Oh, Nexus Warframe. Oh, so that must be the Nexus hub. That looks cool. That looks cool. And I have it. Fort Fighter. Okay, see that now that's another Nexus hub reference. This is one of the playable maps. Cool. That's so cool, man. I love that. Alright, that's a pretty decent battle pass. I have all the references to the old stuff. Okay, so let me try. Let's see. Nice. What the?
Dang, I'm trying to. Hey, I said no killing, by the way.
Get beamed. Get beamed.
We gotta team up on that guy, guys. We gotta team up on that guy.
Oh, okay. Bet. I'll do that. Oh, get clipped.
Times now.
Alright, we're gonna
Y'all
wait
good?
until he spawns. We gotta wait until he spawns. Yeah, we're good.
Alright.
What the? Oh, come on, man. Just finish me off, dude. Finish me off. That's the fuck, boy. He finished me off. That's the fuck.
Oh, get clipped. Damn. Ah. Damn, he's everywhere, bro. Yo, how many kills does this guy have? 544 kills, and he's a mobile player.
I must.
Golly, stop it. How can this guy be a mobile player with that many kills, bro? 5. Ooh, stop! I want to see what happens. Oh, that's cool.
Follow me.
Oh, dude, wait, you just get teleported. That's cool.
Let me get.
Ooh, that's cool. I love that. So now we get the castle. That's the other one, I guess. Let me kill ya. Ah, dude. Oh, and it changes the terrain. That's cool. Raider Corps. So is that like the official name of the Gun Raiders, like, faction? Like, I don't know, man. Like, y'all know I cover the Fortnite storyline now. I'm trying to see the lore. You know, I'm gonna go into a private server. I'm gonna explain the lore to you guys. Okay, so we get the Dragon Hub. That's cool. Okay, so I've always been speculating that there's somewhat of a storyline to Gun Raiders. So I believe Raider Corps, they have obviously been, this is obviously like their domain. Raider Corps and Nexus Hub, those are like their places. Those are like where they have control of, right? So this is one of their new locations. Obviously, this is all very similar. And even from the trailer, I was like, well, this is very similar to Nexus Hub. So what I'm thinking, wait, that's a new Dune Hub portal. Like, I've never seen that before. The sky actually looks different. I wonder if they changed the Dune Hub. We'll have to check that out in just a minute. But I'm thinking they have different domains. Like, it's not just Raider Corps. Like, I think this is Outpost B, they call it. So this must be the first outpost. It's like a whole, like, I've always described this place to be like a whole city, right? Then I think what happens throughout every season. So first they went to Dune Hub. That was season 2. They went to Dune Hub, and it's, I remember seeing, like, back then, that's where the potions were starting to come from. And I think that's where they might have gotten the materials to make the potions. But then I think they went to Deadwind, and there's a guy there, I think he's like Dr. Deadwind. That's like his whole mansion. That's his mansion, right? That's his domain, right? They go to him to craft more potions, because you'll even see in the Deadwind Hub that there is like a ton of potions. Like, he's got some scattered in like his basement and cellar and whatever. They go there to make more, to get more potions and make some more, right? So it's Dune Hub. That's where they get the materials for it. Then they go Deadwind to continue making more potions. Then we go Northwatch. That's the next season after that. That's where we got our first Battle Royale map. So I wonder if they went there just to experiment with like the tundra.
Warning. Rift is about to close.
So also what we did see, and I'm going very off topic here. So now it seems like this could also be part of their domain now. And I think what's happening is every time Nexus is going to one of these places, they're trying to then make a smaller version of these hubs and make it as an experiment. That's why I think Nexus
Warning.
is always
Incoming Rift.
That's what I think Nexus has always been about. Is they want to improve themselves every single season. First, it's with the potions. Then it's with trying to make a whole battle royale in the snow area, which is obviously like very, different kind of weather conditions. Then we go to Doom Peak. I think it's supposed to be like a melee. That's where I think the melee dojo aspects come from. I think they go there first to train with the melee stuff. I don't know what they did in the Pirate Bay hub. They probably didn't do much there. In fact, I want to see what. Yeah, so you can even see right now they have the Dune hub. So obviously the Nexus or Raider Corps is very interested in these different maps and trying to make them now into smaller like rift areas, I guess. See, then Shimmer Isle, I don't think much happens there. There's like maybe a time travel storyline, because there was a couple of characters that I think potentially came from Neon Knight. I'll see, I own the characters, so I'm gonna go take a look at that. Yeah, so these characters, they came from that Shimmer Isle season, from that battle pass. So I have a feeling they came from Neon Knight, and for some reason were like interested in going to Shimmer Isle. Again, it's been a while since I played the other seasons. Well, especially like I kind of stopped playing consistently after like Star Tree. Then it was Blood March and Neon Knight. I played maybe like one game for both just to check it out. But Outland, I think that could also be another Raider Corps place that they might have gone to. I think, from what I understand, it seems like they're also experimenting with different scenarios like crystal defenses, bot storm, point control, and they're trying to test out their guys, or how well they can function against like other scenarios. Like, can you kill all these targets? Can you capture these points of interest? And can you defend yourself from like other enemies? Like, yeah, obviously you'll see like pumpkin enemies, crows. I think those came from like the Halloween update, and then obviously you have to defend yourself against like bots and everything like that. That all came from the Outland. I think they got maybe the materials like the bots from that. Then from there we have Stormkeep, which I don't think had much significance to what they were trying to do. I think the Hammer came out that season. I'm not mistaken. Or maybe that was Blood March, but again, it's been a while since. So I don't really know for sure. We have Star Tree, of course, so don't really know the significance there. Otherwise, I think that may have been actually a space. That may have. No, wait, no, that was the Moon season. They were going to space there. They were going to space, and then I think maybe Star Tree? Star Tree could have been connected to the Moon Hub, where like maybe it's a planet out in space that they went to, because I think that was season 11? I think season 11, and then maybe season 12. Yeah, season 12 probably. And 13 and 14, and now we're on 15, which is beyond. So, Blood March I don't think had much significance. Neon Knight might have just, I don't know. I don't even know the significance to that hub either. Those two I'm not too sure about. Stormkeep I don't really know. But yeah, there's like a small storyline in Gun Raiders, and I think we may need to start paying attention to it a bit more, especially now that we're getting crazy stuff like this. Like if we're getting another version of the Nexus hub that's connected to what's now called the Raider Corps, then there's got to be something going on with them that we don't know about. I've always speculated there's a storyline, but obviously, I don't think the devs are gonna put that much effort into telling it yet, because I don't know if they have the resources to do so. But I'm very curious to see if we'll ever get something like that. So, but yeah, that's kind of my general idea of like what a Gun Raiders storyline could be. Right, and there's some interesting characters. Like I said, Dr. Deadwind, one of the characters I remember. He was I think partially responsible for at least making the potions. And of course, there's those other 2 guys from season 8 that I just showed off that could be like from Neon Knight that went into season 8 for some reason. Yeah, like those 2 guys. So yeah, yeah, I'm very curious to see. Oh, and of course we have the whole map. So I think everything might actually be here now. So now it's all about just what's next, you know, because I think we have all the seasons beyond, you know, obviously far off from where the original Nexus is supposed to be at. Also interesting that the Outland is by the Pirate Bay, so that's kind of interesting. So it kind of tells you that there is somewhat of a story. The map even tells you that there are things connected to each other. Like Blood Marsh and Dune Peak are very close to each other, so they may have a deeper connection than we have thought. Storm Keep and Star Tree. Oh, okay, no wait, Star Tree is next to Storm Keep. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense because they're both like medieval-ish. And of course, above them is Shimmer Isle. Okay, I'm seeing that. See, even those seasons have a connection together. Oh shoot, even Neon Knight is right next to Nexus. So I'm wondering if Neon Knight was built, to like house, to like have like all of their office buildings and apartments for all like their soldiers and everything. Of course, Northwatch is above there. So, Northwatch is even very close to the moon. So I wonder if they went maybe to Northwatch to go to the moon later on. Like, do you guys see this? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Like how all of this is connected, and there is a somewhat story here. There's a connection. There is a connection between all this. It's very cool. I'm very interested to see what comes next. So let's see what this next one is. Yeah, you can even see they've built this out in space. So season 10 was them going to the moon, and now that were having moon location.
Warning, incoming rift.
Now they're able to like build stuff out in space. That's kind of what season 10 was all about, just setting up the space. And outside of that, so we've got 5 seconds. I'm curious to see what the next map is. Okay, so it seems like to be the same 3 from my gameplay at least. Again, this is just more proof that there's something special, at least about Dune Peak, Deadwind, and Dune Hub. Those 3 specifically, there's something special about them that I think we're now trying to get more information about. I know I kind of ranted about that for a little bit. I'm sure not a lot of people care about the storyline of Gun Raiders, but you know, it's always something that's kind of fascinated me for a while, at least ever since like season 8. I was kind of like wondering if there was ever a storyline between there. But yeah. I want to go to the Dune Hub real quick. I'm just curious to see if that changed at all. Yeah, they did. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. No, this was never like this before. What? Okay, no, this is very important. We've got the lava now. So okay, wait a minute. This actually kind of changes things. That if the devs are actually now changing the Dune Hub, there's obviously something, again, very important here that we need to know about the Dune Hub. So, let's see, it's been updated a little bit with more zip lines. Like, this before was like all molten lava, so I guess it was implied. Or this was like all black. Everything, so it was implied, I guess, that there could have been lava. Now we're getting that. So the devs are actually putting in an effort to give us like a map storytelling. So there's something happening now that's caused the lava to come back. Don't know what that is per se. And these were the caves, by the way, that I'm pretty sure some of the potions came in from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the potions had to be at some point.
2, 1.
Or maybe this is just
Begin.
a crystal farm. But even then, this could explain where the crystal defense stuff comes from too, you know? These are probably where the crystal defense comes from. If I had to guess. That'd be my guess. See guys, there's always a lore everywhere. I just found out that crystal defense may have come from the Dune Hub. It's very interesting that we're now getting the lava map changes. The Dune Hub also has a dragon. So okay, yeah, the dragon and the blue, what was it? Doom Peak also kind of implied that there was somewhat of a dragon in there at some point. At some point there was a dragon in Doom Peak. But yeah. Oh no, Doom Peak is not even close to Dune Hub. Okay, well. Still very interesting though. I mean, these are the only 2 lava maps that we have now, officially. So. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with the Dune Hub. I've always thought Dune Hub is probably one of their best maps. It could always be better if they never added so many safe zones. Like, this is a super big issue right here. Especially when you have those, but well, whatever. But yeah, that's what I think the lore of Gun Raiders is about. There's a deep connection between all these maps because of Raider Core. And yeah, very curious to see what they have planned for the future. Of course, they've made map changes to the Dune Hub, so that should tell you that there's going to be some more stuff happening in the future. Anyways, I know that was kind of a longer, that's probably my longest Gun Raiders video, but I just wanted to go over the lore a bit. Just wanted to explain my thoughts about it, but yeah. Yeah, so might be a while before my next Gun Raiders video, honestly. Again, I know this was kind of mostly just lore talk and not a lot of gameplay, but you know, that's kind of what this channel is turning into now. It's just lore and all that stuff. So if you guys like the Fortnite storyline, if you guys want me to talk more about the Gun Raiders storyline and potentially some of the characters within that, like I know like I mentioned Dr. Deadwind 3 times already, but you know, he seems to be a very important character to Gun Raiders. So you guys let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.